water, noise, air, light, thermal pollutions.
Okay, what type of pollution is popular in your country?
The most popular one is air pollution, I guess.
Have you ever leader?
Yes, I have but when I will talk the lessons of protesting modern nature, I call it lecturing.
Quit nhé. Từ đây quit, từ bỏ.
Dạ, dạ.
Okay. What can you do to help prevent pollution?
I can help prevent pollution or use recycled products instead of plastic.
Okay. What does the government do to encourage people to protect the environment?
They organize some campaigns to bring the awareness of people. Everything should start from education.
Are people in your country aware of the environmental issues?
Yes, they are. They care about what happened to the environment around them.
Ok, đến chủ đề gì con? Hết rồi nhỉ?
Dạ. Xuống rồi cô, em mới chuẩn bị kịp có một chủ đề à cô. Em đọc cũng được, xong hôm sau em ghi lại.
Is there any law to force people to protect the environment?
Yes, the environment law state cái từ này punishment to people doing harm to the environment.
Có giải nghĩa được hết không?
Dạ, cái từ dạ em hiểu, nhưng mà cái từ ở cái câu vừa rồi ấy, cô không có đọc được.
Từ gì con?
Punishment. Cái từ mà
punishment.
Punishment.
Ok, tức là phạt nhé.
Dạ.
Punishment. Đừng có pu. Ok, bây giờ đến cái bài tắc đường nhá.
Dạ, dạ.
Mới chuẩn bị một à? Ok. Are you comfortable with traffic jam?
Not at all. I feel annoyed.
Why did it happen?
Because there are too many vehicles on the streets during rush hour, I bet.
Cái từ phương tiện này không có chữ H nhé.
Yeah.
Em sẽ đọc âm cầm vehicle.
Vehicle.
Okay.
Vehicle. Yeah.
How often do you sit in a traffic jam?
Just every day when I finish office hour and go back home.
What time in a day are you usually caught in a traffic jam?
In rush hour at 7 a.m. and 5 p.m.
Okay, how long does it take to escape from the traffic jam?
At least half an hour.
At least. At least. Okay.
At least.
What do you do while waiting in a long line?
I often glance at my watch actually. Cái
Have
từ
you ever...
glance at nghĩa là gì vậy cô?
Glance là liếc đồng hồ. Yeah.
Dạ.
Tức là gì? Khi mà chờ đợi thì cứ liếc đồng hồ xem thời gian trôi qua bao nhiêu giây, phút đấy. Okay.
Dạ, dạ.
Have you ever had any trouble caused by traffic jam?
Yes. Just yesterday, I was late for an important meeting with my clients.
Okay. How has the traffic situation changed recently?
There are more vehicles, which make traffic jam more and more serious.
Okay. TV program.
Yeah.
What is your favorite TV program?
Well, I watch a lot, but the one I like best is how it's made.
Is that an international TV program?
Yes, it's available in Canada, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, South Asia, and so on.
Okay. What is a TV program about?
Its name somehow describes the content, which is about the process of making things like plastic, phones, candy, toy, chocolate, and so on.
How often do you watch that TV program?
Almost every day after dinner.
Who watches that program with you?
My family watches it together. My younger brother can't wait to turn on the TV.
What channel is it on?
A very combo one, Discovery Channel, which focuses on popular science, technology, and history.
Why? Why do you like that TV program?
I love learning new things, especially about how everything is produced. I would love to run a business about handmade cosmetics.
How does that TV program change you?
I know more. Cô chị thấy chữ không thấy? I know more about the world around me. It also supports me in my career path to make me dream come true.
Cái từ sự nghiệp ấy em đọc với chị là career.
Dạ, career.
Ok, đọc giống hệt cái chữ Hàn Quốc luôn nhá. Nước Hàn Quốc đó là career luôn. Ok, chứ không phải Korea. Career. Rồi. Who is his target audience?
It's particularly aimed at family and younger audience.
Would you recommend that TV program to your friends?
Yes, of course. They would be crazy about the program. I bet. I bet nghĩa là gì vậy cô?
Tôi dám cá.
Dạ.
Cá cược ấy nhé.
Dạ.
I'm sure thì tôi chắc chắn. Còn I bet thì tôi dám cá điều đó nhé. Okay. What is the most impressive building you've visited?
It's the Bhutan Tower in Malaysia.
Okay. Where is it located?
It's located in the capital of Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur.
Okay. How tall is it?
They were a tallest building in the world from 1998 to 2020 to 2004 là 20. Rồi đọc sao vậy cô, nếu mà đọc
Hoặc em đọc đi, em đọc là 2004.
Yeah, 2004. It reached the height of the 451.9 meter. Vô chấm là dot hay là ball cô?
Em đọc dot hoặc point cũng được.
Point, yeah.
Okay. Who was the architect?
Caterpillar and Origin America Aesthetic.
Architect. Chữ chờ đó là K nhé.
Architect.
Is it well known all over the world?
Sure. Sorry, can speak it when visit Malaysia.
Do you have to purchase a ticket in order to visit the tower?
Yes, I do. It's so online.
When did you see it?
I saw it 2 years ago.
Will you come back there again?
Of course. I'm looking forward to see again someday.
What kind of electronic media is popular in your country?
There are some popular kind: radio, TV, and online news.
What's your favorite kind?
I like online news because I have to work with computer every day. It's easy for me to read online.
Why do you like it?
Due to its convenience, I love reading anyway.
How often do you access to that kind of electronic media?
Every morning before I start working.
What's interesting about it?
Instead of watching TV or listening to radio passively, I would rather read and think more about the news.
Cái từ này nó viết tắt mình chữ đờ ấy thì em either rather. I'd rather. Okay. Is it convenient to access to that kind of electronic media?
Yes, with a computer, smartphone connected to the internet, you can read electronic news anytime and anywhere.
Do your family like that electronic media too?
No, my dad likes radio and my mom likes TV.
How has mass media changed recently?
They are more modern and youth-friendly.
User-friendly đúng không?
User-friendly.
Nghĩa là gì?
Sử dụng một cách dễ dàng.
Thân thiện với người dùng. Sử dụng một cách dễ dàng. Okay. What is your desired job?
Well, my dream trend in accordance with A. Up to now, I would like to be a great teacher.
Em ơi, cái từ đuôi CE nó chỉ là S, nên em sẽ là accordance. Đừng có accordance. Okay. Is that a demanding job?
Yes, I think so. Although because both that being a teacher is easy and boring.
What challenge do you have when doing that job?
I have some problem with classroom management. Maybe I have to improve that skill a lot in order to be a good teacher.
Why? Why do you choose that job?
I really admire my high school English teacher and I want to be like her.
Cái câu trên này chị chưa đọc đúng không?
Dạ.
Okay. Is it hard to make your dream come true?
Every job needs time and effort. And teacher, as well, apart from the academic knowledge I was taught in university, and I have to learn many other soft skills.
What requirements and characteristics do you need to do that job?
Let's see.
Okay.
You need to be patient, thoughtful, and sympathetic. Cái từ thoughtful nghĩa là gì chị?
Chu đáo.
Dạ.
Kiểu nghĩ về người khác ấy. Kiểu phải kiên nhẫn này. Chu đáo. Và sympathetic là gì con?
Cảm thông.
Okay. Does the job have something to do with your major at university?
Sure, I study English, linguistics, and literature, majoring in literature. The major does support me a lot in my career path.
Career. Okay. What does the society think about your job?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm proud to be a teacher and honor job.
Do you make much money with that job?
Not at all. Teacher one of the lowest paying job in my country.
Have you ever thought of leaving that job, your job?
I haven't thought of that before, but I believe in what I'm doing right now.
Thought con nhé, chứ không phải đâu đâu nhé.
Yeah, talk.
Okay. What is the most impressive competition you've entered?
I took bagging and cái từ này không đọc được.
Từ này á, nó là hùng biện. Thì em
Hùng
sẽ
biện.
đọc là eloquence. Eloquence. Okay.
Yeah, I took part in an eloquence competition organized by my university last year.
Okay. What was it about?
The competitions were to find out the best public speaking in the university.
Were there many participants in the competition?
Yes, there were around 500 participants totally.
What prize did you get?
Well, I didn't get a very high prize, but it didn't matter. I was still happy with the result.
What could you learn from the competition?
I learned the way to develop ideas for the speak besides some body language tips in the public speaking.
Did you have to prepare a lot for the competition?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I read various material about eloquence, as well as rehearse a lot.
How did you know about the competition?
The competition was informed in the school poster.
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 Okay. Từ chị check. Cái từ này nếu mà mình nói sẽ là post. Post chứ không phải post nên là xem. Poster. Okay.
Poster.
Did you do your best then?
Yes, I think so. After the competitions, I now have to try more.
Is the competition useful in your opinion?
Sure, it helps students learn soft skills as well as become more confident in life.
Okay. Is there any garden that you like?
Yes, I love the strawberry garden in my neighborhood.
Where is it?
It's in the Highlands area where I live.
When did you first see it?
I accidentally saw it when I had a picnic in the Highlands.
What were planted in the garden?
Strawberry, of course. There are also some pods of the cucumber next to the strawberry bed.
Why do you like the garden?
I love picking fresh strawberry. The garden brings me closer to nature at will.
What is special about the garden?
The strawberry, they are all organic.
Organic.
How
do people do the gardening?
Keeping the best nutrients is important since it helps reduce water need.
How often do you visit the garden?
Just when I have a leisure time since I'm quite busy.
Is there any relation between the green garden and your mood?
Yes, at least for me, the green will help me chill glow.
Do you want to be a gardener?
Honestly, no, I am not used to manual work.
Where is your hometown?
Yeah.
Where is your hometown?
My hometown is across the state of US.
Is this the city or the countryside?
I live in a suburban area.
What is it known for?
It's famous for tobacco. Tobacco là gì vậy cô?
Thuốc lá đó con.
Yeah.
What do people do there?
Agriculture is the main industry in my hometown. Most of the people here plant and sell tobacco.
How is the atmosphere there?
Well, it's quite peaceful. I enjoy the fresh air here.
How are people there?
They are friendly and hospitable.
Would you like to live in your hometown or somewhere else?
Yes, I would. I just wish I can live here forever.
Is it easy to find a job there?
Manual work is easy to find. I am not sure about the tri-color job.
Is it a good environment for young people?
I don't think so. The pay of life here is quite low. If they want to work in a dynamic environment, they better move to the city.
Okay, đâu nhỉ? City. Is traffic congestion is big problem in your hometown?
Not as own. We couldn't be happier with the traffic system here.
Okay. What is your favorite item of clothing?
My favorite one is a magic break. I wear it when hanging out with my friend or attending patient.
When did you buy it?
My friend gave it to me as a birthday present when I turned 20.
Where did you buy it?
I have no idea where my clothes bought it.
What color is it?
It's blue, my favorite color.
Was it expensive?
Yes, I get it.
Why? Why do you like it?
Well, I'm kind of shocked and plump, so it's hard to find a pair of clothing that fit me perfectly, but that one doesn't. I also love the color and style.
Do clothes help to build your personal brand?
Yes, I agree with it to some extent. I still believe that personal brand can be built from the inside rather than the outside. However, what you wear also plays an important role in saying who you are.
Have you seen anybody wearing unusual clothes?
Yes, I have, but I don't think any fashion style is weak. I believe everybody has their own style of fashion.
How has your fashion style changed recently?
I only wore formal shirts and trousers whenever hanging out years ago, but now I trend into casualizing and t-shirts.
What is your favorite advertisement?
I quite impressed with advertisements about shop a laundry deterring made by Unilever.
Where did you see it?
I accidentally saw it on TV 2 years ago.
What happened in the advertisement?
The ad told a story of a family in which the children all loved their stepmother. Due to the voices she prepared for them.
Why do you like it?
I just can't stop loving the story in the end. It's such a sweet story.
Were there any famous actors in the advertisement?
Not as all. The actor was not very well known, I think.
Did it attract much attention?
I have no idea, but I saw it in many public places.
What do you like the most in the advertisement?
Well, the vivid image and sound effect did attract me.
Do you believe in advertisements?
Not really. As always say good thing and needless to mention bad thing about a product for a previous reason.
How have advertisements changed recently?
They have a more modern digital marketing has provided successful in many fields.
What project did you work on?
I made an English portal about our environment.
Was that an indoor or outdoor project?
The projects were carried out mostly outdoor. Only the last few were conducted indoor.
Who was involved in the project?
My team master and an advisory teacher.
What did you do?
We had a field trip to the countryside where we studied insects and plants.
Was it a successful project?
Yes, we received compliments from our professor.
Who was your advisory teacher?
Our science teacher, Miss John, we learned a lot from him.
What did you learn after the project?
I learned how to write content and decorate posters.
Did you like your partners?
Yes, more of them were friendly and responsible. I particularly like Mitchell, the leader of my team.
What did you get after the project?
After the project, I know how to work in a team and cooperate well with my team master.
Cái đó em đọc là chị là teammates.
Teammate.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you ever attended someone's wedding? Who was he, she? He or
yes,
she?
a lot. But the most memorable one is my best friend.
Who went with you?
I went with one of my classmates.
Where was the wedding organized?
It was held in a restaurant downtown.
What did people do in the wedding?
The bride wore a white wedding cloth while the groom wore a black suit and tie.
What was the most interesting ritual in the wedding?
It changing ring in the ritual I'm quite interested in.
Are weddings a special event of one's life in your country?
Yes, along with birthday.
Do people in your country get married early?
No, not really. The average age to get married for women is 27 and for men is 29.
What is the ideal age to get married in your opinion?
Oh, well, 27 would be my ideal age. Women are the more training and mature as that, I guess. Mature là trưởng thành hả chị?
Mature.
Mature.
Trưởng thành đó.
Yeah.
How has wedding changed recently?
The most noticeable trend in the review of the ritual in a wedding, they used to be more steps in wedding years ago than they are now.
Coffee shop chưa con?
Dạ.
Rồi đúng không?
Mình học rồi, dạ rồi.
Ok. Culture.
Dạ chưa.
Which culture do you belong to?
I was born and raised in America when my culture was set.
Is that a multicultural society?
Yes, is it? My culture is a diverse mix of customer and tradition of various race and em không biết đoạn từ này.
Ethnicity.
Ethnicity nghĩa là gì cô?
Cái này là cái gì nhỉ? Các cái race là chủng tộc, còn ethnicity là những cái dân tộc.
Dạ.
Sắc
dân
tộc
tộc và chủng tộc.
Chủng tộc, sắc tộc nhé.
Dạ.
Bản đây sắc tộc là bản sắc. Okay. How long has your country been practicing those customs?
Well, it's had a long history of around 10,000 years ago.
What custom do you like the most?
I like participating in dinner integrated. That's what makes me a miracle whenever I try to all the country.
What are traditional costumes of men and women in your country?
Cowboy hats and boots are American style, but nowadays jeans and t-shirts are more professional.
Are you comfortable with tradition and customs of your culture?
Of course, I was born with it.
How do people greet each other?
Well, it depends on the situation. In an informal communications, people just say hi.
Have you ever felt drawn to another land?
Yes, I am interested in Indian culture. I wish I can get there someday to attend a typical Indian wedding.
What is the most popular means of transport in your country?
Most people in my country travel by car.
How do you go to school or work?
I prefer bus due to its convenience. I enjoy reading books while sitting on the bus.
How often do you take buses?
Every day I went to school by bus 2 years ago, and the bus is still my best choice.
Do people in your country like traveling by bus?
Not really. They have their okay.
What are some benefits of traveling by bicycle?
It's a good way of doing exercise. We can rotate our environments as well.
Do you prefer public transport or private transport?
Public transport is much cheaper.
Do you think bus should replace other means of transport?
Sure, in the future, bus should be used widely by commuter.
What do the government do to encourage people to use public transport?
It's a good idea to make public transport as convenient as private transport. Besides, more campaigns to be launched to write the awareness of protecting our environment.
How has the transport changed recently?
There are more cars in a household now than before, with partly linked to traffic jam in some cosmopolitan city.
Ok. Rồi em chuẩn bị thêm các chủ đề khác nhá.
Dạ.
Thứ bảy đúng không?
Dạ.
Cứ có vào cái link, cứ mỗi ngày một từ vựng vài câu đấy.
Dạ có cô, có đọc, vô đọc.
Ok. Nhá. Thứ bảy nhá. Bye bye.
Bye bye cô.